What up, everybody? Good afternoon. I do apologize for the time of this video posting. It is later in the day. Usually I have it pretty early for you guys. But today was my one day off from my job this week, and I've been plugging in like 55 hours at the grocery store, and it's really just wearing me out a little bit. On top of, when I come home from work, I work out, I help around the house, I'm preparing for my videos, preparing for my business. Like, I was just doing so much that my body was just kind of overwhelmed, and I just needed to relax this morning. I just needed to sleep in today and just kind of do me today, you guys. I woke up this morning, day 61 of my motivation. Trust me, I've been thinking about you all day. Still have been preparing while doing other things, writing down notes and thoughts that I've had here and there to be able to share with you guys. But once I got out of bed today, got ready, kind of just sat around for a little bit, forgot what it felt like to kind of just relax. And then me and my mommy went shopping, and it was just fun, spend mom and daughter time and just spend some money and buy some new clothes, smaller clothes than before. It just makes you feel good, makes you feel happy. Because you guys, what good is the money if you don't have time to spend it, right? If you don't have time to enjoy yourself or even have time to breathe or think, okay? So, it's Thoughtful Thursday, you guys, day 61 of our motivational videos. Thanks for being here. I'm here. Don't you fear, I'll never go a day without doing them at all. You will have these videos. I promise. So, you ready for our quote of the day, you guys? This is dope. This is awesome. I'm actually going to share 2 today, along with my top 12 favorite people that are successful but super failed first. I'm going to share those. I wrote those down today because I wanted to make sure I can share them with you guys. It's just interesting, and it's pretty cool that these people, that we hear about all the time, even in our history books in school, that they failed first, that they made mistakes, that people told them that they couldn't. So I'm going to share those with you. But first, our quote today, you guys, says, "Most of us have far more courage than we could have ever dreamed we possess." Okay? So you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop putting yourself down and questioning yourself, because you have it in you. You are capable of it, okay? Never quit. Don't ever give up. But while you're not quitting, you better make sure that you're giving it 100% of your effort. You better make sure that you're not listening to your haters and your doubters, and not even listening to those doubts inside yourself, you guys. You got to believe and have faith in yourself, okay? Because who else is going to make this happen for you? Nobody but yourself. You got to do this. You got to believe in yourself, because you can, okay? So, our first one we talked about yesterday really quick. I told you about Henry Ford and how he had 4 failing businesses, but today I actually found out it was 5 failing automobile businesses before he established Ford Motor Company. He even went broke, you guys. Even went broke because of all these other failing businesses. But he never gave up. He fixed his idea. He figured out better strategies, how to do things, twerk them and make them better, and just boom. Now there's Fords everywhere, and they're one of the most trusted cars out there. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, R.H. Macy, okay? He failed in 7 businesses before hitting it big by opening his first Macy's in New York City. Okay, 7 failing businesses, you guys. Number 3 is Soichiro Honda. Okay, Honda obviously now today is worth over $1 billion, you guys. But it began with a series of failures, okay, including him losing his job and being just unemployed for a while. This guy, it's so hard to say his name, Soichiro Honda, he applied for a job at Toyota Motor Company, and they wouldn't hire him as an engineer. They didn't like his ideas, you guys. So while he was unemployed, he was stuck living at home, didn't have a job, but he still kind of worked his brain. He still did things to develop his ideas. He started making scooters, really dope scooters, and then his neighbors in his neighborhood were like, you really just need to have your own business. You need to do your own thing. You're obviously smart enough to build it. You're obviously, you're a smart person. You can do this. And boom, now Hondas are everywhere you look, okay? And supposedly they'll run forever. Okay, number 4 is Akio Morita, okay? You may not know him by his name, but you do know his business. The business name is Sony, you guys, Sony. And Sony was not successful at first at all, okay? You want to know what their first product was? It was a rice cooker. It was a slow rice cooker, and this thing did not cook it. It burnt it, okay? They sold less than 100 units of this machine, but what now? Along with that and a couple other failures, now they're one of the most richest companies out there. They're one of the most trusted companies for TVs, computers, cell phones, speakers, whatever. Like, there's probably other things that Sony makes and we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, okay? Bill Gates. Bill Gates dropped out of Harvard, and he also opened a business before Microsoft with his friend. They called it Trafodata. That sure failed. That didn't make him any money, okay? But now we know Microsoft. We know, all that stuff. Microsoft and Windows and boom, computers, you guys. It all starts with failing. Number 6, Walt Disney, okay? Today, Disney takes in billions of dollars from merchandise, from movies, from TVs, from the parks, you guys. Billions with an S, okay? Almost probably trillions. But Walt himself was first fired from his job when he was younger. He was a newspaper editor, and he got fired. And you want to know why? They said it's because he lacked imagination and he had no good ideas. This is Walt Disney we're talking about. As kids, we grew up on Disney movies. Now that we're having kids, we're having our kids grow up on Disney movies. The Disney Channel, Disney Junior. Disney is everywhere we go. And they tried to fire him and say he didn't have imagination? Like, that's just insane, you guys. Number 7, Harlan David Sanders, okay? Today, of course, referred as Colonel Sanders of Kentucky Fried Chicken, all right? May not be a healthy choice, but his secret recipe was rejected 1,009 times before one restaurant finally accepted it, okay? You cannot give up. Number 8, Charles Darwin, okay? He gave up on a medical career. He gave up on medical school. His dad told him he was too lazy, that he dreamt too much, he wasn't realistic, that he was an ordinary boy, not too bright, not too smart, but as Charles Darwin says, he said they obviously judged me too soon, because today, what is he known for? Plenty of scientific studies and discoveries, you guys. Number 9, Winston Churchill, all right? He's in our history books as well. He has won the Nobel Peace Prize. He was 2 times elected for Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, but first, he failed. You want to know what he failed first? 6th grade. Who fails 6th grade? Seriously. Somebody who doesn't try at all. He was also defeated in every election for public office until he finally became the prime minister at 62 years old, you guys. 62. He never gave up on his dream of wanting to be a public figure, and he got it. It may have took a long time, but he never gave up. He never gave up. And you want to know what? When he was 62 years old, I bet you he knew a damn well a lot of stuff. He could share and bring value to a lot of people. All right? And number 10 is Oprah Winfrey, okay? Everyone knows who Oprah is. You got the Oprah magazine, you got the O Channel, Oprah. Everybody's on Oprah. You know you're successful if Oprah would invite you onto her show or have you in her magazine or something. You know this, okay? But before her success, she endured a rough and often abusive childhood, as well as numerous career setbacks, including, get ready for this, being fired from her job as a TV reporter because, quote unquote, she was unfit for TV. Okay? They said Oprah Winfrey was unfit for TV. Now, this lady runs that shit. Okay? Let's be serious. Number 11, Dick Cheney. Okay? Our country's vice president, old vice president, businessman. He once flunked out of, not even once, twice, 2 times, he flunked out of Yale University, you guys. And, while he was vice president with George Bush, I guess George Bush used to always joke around and be like, okay, well, now we know. If you drop out of Yale, you get vice president. If you graduate from Yale, you get to be president. I don't think that's very nice because he still made some serious accomplishments. But, you guys, he failed. He flunked out of Yale 2 times and still managed to be the vice president of the United States. Still managed to create businesses and has money up the butt. So you can't be down on yourself. Sometimes sometimes situations, sometimes school, sometimes whatever doesn't fit for somebody else when it does for another person, okay? Sometimes other people just don't need that niche. They don't need it. Other people have to experience a certain situation, a certain school, a certain class, because they don't already have it. Obviously, he flunked out of this school, maybe because he didn't put in his effort, but did anybody think he might not put in effort because he already knew this stuff? It wasn't challenging. Whereas George Bush, as the president, he needed to study more. He needed to be taught more because he didn't just have it. That's how I'm going to take it. So screw George Bush. I'm already not a fan of him anyways. Okay, number 12. This is my last I'm going to leave you with. I really like this too, okay? Because it shows behind every strong man is an awesome woman, you guys. Stephen King, famous author, okay? His first book ever was actually Carrie, okay? But it had received 30 rejections when he submitted it to be published. So he just threw it away, figured it was trash, figured it was no good. If it got rejected 30 times from all these different publishing companies, it obviously wasn't going to make it. He threw it away. Later on, his wife, when he told his wife that he threw it away, she was pissed off. She was so mad at him. She fished it out of the trash, and then she talked with him and encouraged him to try just resubmitting it. Try someone else that you didn't try before. Boom. And what happened? It got published. Not only did that big book get published, but hundreds of others got published. He's won the best author, best-selling book awards. You know what I'm saying? They've made movies off his books. This is Stephen freaking King, you guys. So many people that are successful, so many people that we talk about, so many people that we want to know how they did it, failed first. So go out there and fail, and don't be afraid of it. Like I say, at the end of the day, all you have to do is reflect and learn from your mistakes. So don't be scared to fail. Take a chance. Take a risk. Put yourself out there and try things. And don't let your failures deter you or take you away from your dreams and your goals, you guys. Stay fired up and stay focused no matter what happens. Have a great, thoughtful Thursday. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you always have time for yourself. Make sure you relax. Make sure you listen to your body and know when you need to just take a nap or take a breather. Just remember, you are a human. You're a living thing. You have to feed it things. Not only do you have to feed yourself positivity to remain positive, give yourself some personal development and motivation to stay that way, but you also need rest. You need to eat healthy. You need to drink water and your Verve and your Vima, and you guys just got to keep your energy and your health up and take a nap every once in a while, you guys, and rejuvenate and re-energize yourself so that you can keep pumping out this success, this positivity in your life, you guys. So have a great day. I love y'all. You're awesome. We'll see you bright and early.